So hello, we are doing complete course for EPFO. We have already completed the entire portion of principles of accounting. So accounting is what we have done, very important. So that's why we have started with accounting in 18 chapters. We have completed this at the same time, two videos of 100 MCQ each. So 100 MCQs in these two videos at the same time, around 30-40 questions including flashcards are there in each of these chapters. All the PDFs are available in the Telegram. The name is EduAastra. At the same time, all the videos are available on the YouTube on the same channel. The playlist name is EPFO 2025. Or if you want any other resource, then do let me know. I'll provide you with the same. So let's start with auditing. This is again one of the core subjects which is there in the EPFO syllabus. Other being insurance, your social security, labor laws, auditing, and so on. So we'll take all of these 6 subjects which are very scoring and very easy. You will get direct questions and you will easily get 25-30 questions correct here and around 20-25 questions from English. So then easily you will be left with very less questions to sail through. Okay, then so that you can easily clear the exam. So don't think about leaving these 6 topics as well. We will complete it here. At the same time, we will take economy as well because questions are there from that as well, and then current affairs, basic polity and governance, or history, geography, basic questions are from these portions as well. If you want to know the entire process, the entire breakdown of syllabus, how many questions from which subject in past 4-5 years, and the entire strategy, then starting two videos. Okay, so let's start with our auditing. So in this we start with first chapter, that is nature, objectives and scope of auditing. So basically we have 9 chapters to do in this auditing. Okay, so let's start. What is auditing? So definition: audit is independent examination of financial statements. What is financial statement? ये previous year में भी आया हुआ है and we have already seen it accounting में. So tell me what is financial statement as well as what is trial balance. हमने कुछ ए करके याद किया था ट्रायल बैलेंस को, बट यू विल टेल मी व्हाट इज इट. एंड अंडरलाइंग रिकॉर्ड्स ऑफ एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बाय एन ऑथराइज्ड पर्सन, that is auditor, to ensure truthfulness and fairness. Then purpose: to increase confidence of users by providing reasonable assurance that statements are free of material misstatement. ठीक है, जो भी चीज़ें हैं और everything is authentic. ठीक है, so this is examination of financial statement. If you have watched the accounting portion, then you must be aware कि what type of questions are important, that is your definition, merits, demerits, uses, objectives and so on. ठीक है, so we have to pay attention to all of these things. So again, very important objectives of auditing. So primary objective: verify truth and fairness of financial statement, detection and prevention of errors and frauds, compliance with law and regulations, safeguarding assets, ensuring proper internal controls, assisting management by recommending improvements. Before going to our point 3, that is scope of auditing, the conduct of this, so we'll take this theory. After that we'll see some of the previous year question and then our flashcard. So let's come back to our point 3, which was scope of auditing. Includes verification of books and vouchers, examines financial statement, internal control systems, compliance aspects, covers financial audit, compliance audit, internal audit depending on entity, statutory audit versus internal audit versus other. So this is all is scope of auditing. Then types of audit: statutory audit, internal audit, compliance audit, operational audit, forensic audit and revenue audit or government audit. Then little bit about this. So statutory audit, required by law, example Companies Act or certain other acts. Internal audit, carried out by the organization itself to ensure controls and operations. Compliance audit, checks adherence to rules, regulations and contracts. Operational audit, examines efficiency and effectiveness of operations. Forensic audit, investigates fraud, financial crimes. Revenue audit or government audit, examines government bodies or public fund using entities. Then audit users and beneficiaries. So who are these? So stakeholders such as investors, regulatory government bodies, example CAG management. Then in EPFO, APFC context, audit helps ensure fund safeguarding, regulatory compliance with labor EPF rules. What is EPF? We have already done it. Tell me, okay, what is EPF? Limitations of audit: audit provide reasonable assurance, not absolute guarantee. ठीक है, so again one more topic out of those topics which I was talking about. that these topics are very important. Your definition, limitations, objectives, merits, demerits, uses. Okay, so now limitation of audits. So audits provide reasonable assurance, not absolute guarantee. Audit is based on sampling, cannot test every transaction. Management collusion may bypass audit procedures. Then some systems may not allow detection of all frauds or errors. Then basic principles related to auditing: independence, objectivity of auditor, professional competence and due care, materiality concept, audit evidence reliability, confidentiality and ethics, risk-based approach to audit. Then flashcard for this. So these are the expected questions. We'll take these questions and you can use this smartly for revision before the exam. You don't need to go through the entire chapter. You can just go through the flashcards and you will sail through. In accounting as well, in each and every chapter, we have taken these flashcards. So let's start. What is the meaning of auditing? An independent examination of financial statements and records to express an opinion on their truth and fairness. Who defined auditing as systematic examination of books, accounts and vouchers? So Spicer and Pegler. What is the primary objective of auditing? To verify that financial statements present true and fair view of entity's financial position. Name two secondary objectives of auditing. First is detection and prevention of errors. Second is detection and prevention of frauds. Then what does reasonable assurance mean in auditing? A high but not absolute level of assurance that financial statements are free from material misstatement. Mention two limitations of audit. We have taken a lot of limitations. Go through all of those. Sampling basis of testing and management collusion may hide fraud. List four types of audit commonly seen in practice: statutory, internal, operational, compliance audit. Which audit is compulsory under the Companies Act 2013? Statutory audit. What is an internal audit? An independent evaluation within an organization to review internal controls and operational efficiency. What is compliance audit? Audit to check adherence to laws, regulations, contracts or policies. Define operational audit. So audit that assess the economy, efficiency and effectiveness of operations. Who appoints statutory auditor of a company? The shareholders in the annual general meeting. Then name any two stakeholders who use audit reports, so investors and regulators. Give two examples of frauds that auditing aims to detect: manipulation of accounts and fictitious purchases. What is the scope of auditing? So verification of books, vouchers, financial statements and evaluation of internal controls. State one difference between audit and investigation. Audit aims to express an opinion. Investigation seeks specific facts. Example, fraud proof. What are basic principles of auditing as per ICAI SA 200? Integrity, objectivity, professional competence, due care, confidentiality, professional behavior. What is materiality in auditing? Magnitude of an omission or misstatement that could influence user decision. Why is auditor independence important? Ensures unbiased opinion and credibility of financial statements. Which concept allows auditors to accept sampling rather than check all entries? Concept of audit sampling, test checking. Mention any one example of error in accounts. So error of omission, a transaction completely left out of books. We have seen all of this in accounting: error of omission, error of commission. What is the difference between these two? Error of omission and error of commission. Mention any one example of fraud in accounts. So intentional inflation of sales figures to boost profits. What is audit evidence? Information used by auditor to draw conclusion on which audit opinion is based. Who issues standards on auditing in India? So ICAI, Institute of Chartered Accountant of India. Here we are doing SA, that is standards on auditing, and in the previous subject, which was our accounting, we were doing AS. In previous year questions were there from AS1, AS9, AS6 and so on. So AS was accounting standards, very important chapter in accounting principles. Then what is the legal basis for audit in India? Companies Act 2013 and related rules mandate statutory audit for companies. So this is it. You will find this on the Telegram, this PDF as well as the other PDFs. If you want any other source, do let me know. I'll provide you with the same. So that's it. All the very best and thank you.